ultimately you were, as you've described, overweight in your late 20s,
Yeah.
early 30s, and that ultimately led you to health and fitness. So what was the Volta, the turning point for that journey into health and fitness, which is now such a big part
Um,
of your life?
just simple stuff. I got to the point where I was a 46-inch waist trouser, and and it was getting too tight, so I thought I need 48-inch trousers. Um, that's just ridiculous. I can't. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I was 23 stone. I mean, way over 300 pounds. Um, and I kind of got there, and no one really helped me because I'm 6'6". It sounds ridiculous, but 350 pounds on someone that's 6'6" in an expensive suit doesn't look too bad. I got away with it, and people would ridiculously say to me, like, "You're on a diet. You need to be on a diet." I'm 23 stone. Yeah, yes, I need to be on a diet. Um, but then I just wasn't happy with myself. You know, my kids were getting older. They were kind of running around, jumping into they wanted to go to paddling pools and the swimming pools and stuff, and I felt self-conscious about doing that with them. Um, I remember I went to Alton Towers, and we stayed in the hotel with the shoot thing in it, the swimming pool shoot. And me and my kid, George, who's 21 now, we got in a little dinghy thing that goes down the chute, and it got stuck halfway. Not because I was literally filling the chute, it just got stuck. But the two of us had to basically walk down this chute in full view of everybody. And I just looked like this. I looked like I'd caused the chute to get stuck because I was too big, because I was a huge person. I just thought this is a bit embarrassing. And it was just little things like that. They just all added up, and so I just thought, yeah, I literally got to the point where I thought I might die. I mean, it got to the point where I thought if I died, people would go, "That's sad," because he's not very old. But I don't know that everybody would have gone, "That's amazingly surprising." You know, it would almost be, well, yeah, he was 23 stone, and you know, no wonder he died. And that's quite a scary thing because when I was young, I'd always thought there's only two reasons people work out. When they're young, they work out to get laid, and then when they're older, they work out to not die. That's why you stay fit and healthy. You want to look good because sex, or you want to be healthy because age and death. That's it. And I kind of got lost in the middle. I never really realised when I kind of transitioned across, but suddenly I did start thinking, "Oh my goodness, I almost don't care how I look, but I genuinely am worried that I might have a stroke, a heart attack." I mean, those are things that do happen to people that are grossly overweight. Um, and I don't feel at all ready for that to be my my out at 36 or something stupid. So I just started jogging, and it was literally as simple as that. I just thought I'll go jogging, which people said to me, "Don't jog, you're too heavy." But I thought, no, that's perfect because I'm so huge. Jogging is going to be massively hard work. So when I was a lifeguard, we would have people come into the pool who were appalling swimmers, out of shape, and they'd swim up and down looking like they were drowning. And we would laugh at them. But part of me would think, fair play, that guy who looks like he's drowning is probably burning 1,000 times more calories than the triathlete who's whooshing up and down without expending any energy. So I was always very aware of the concept that even if you're pretty rubbish at something, when you then try and do something, you always get more benefit from it. So me jogging around the block was as hard a workout as I'll do now. Just now I have to go and run 20, 30K to get the same feeling. But I found it very easy to lose weight because you take a 23 stone body jogging, and it comes back healthier, assuming it comes back. And I always made it back, so phew.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Yeah,
It
no,
was
good
touch and
news.
go
Good news.
sometimes. I mean, I was a mess, but yeah, the progression was quick.
Which is rewarding in and of itself. So I can imagine how much weight do you lose in your sort of first round of weight loss? Was it a constant process with the fluctuations? How did you get on?
I went from I can't work in pounds. It's easy. I went from sort of 330 pounds. I lost about 100 pounds. Probably less than the first year. I mean, it was mad. I've always genetically been kind of big and broad, so I never kind of had that sort of skinny fat thing going on, but I wasn't in any way toned up. I mean, I didn't look great, but I was down to wearing sort of 34-inch jeans and stuff almost within the first year. So the weight loss was quite easy, and also I employed everything. I did keto, intermittent fasting. I mean, I did, and back then it was kind of Atkins. I did everything.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
And actually, which was useful because that taught me a lot about the benefits of the inverted commas of that type of fad dieting. In that nowadays people say, "Oh, well, intermittent fasting it's only because of calories reduction because you don't have a breakfast." Yeah, good. Doesn't matter. Whatever the fad, however the fad worked, I just rattled through them and they just kept working. I'd get bored of one thing and thought, well, I'll do something else. Lost all the weight, and then within a year or two, thought, oh, I'm actually now a normal human being size. What can I do? And I just started thinking, oh, my park run that I'd been doing, which was like a 42-minute 5K. I wonder if I could get sub 40, and I did, and I wonder if I can get sub 38. And then I just got hooked on progressing with running, and so I spent a big chunk of time, probably from when I first started losing weight, right the way through until a few years ago, 2019 probably, just running. I liked the idea that I was completely inappropriate for it. I looked too big. I looked silly. People talk actually on YouTube. They talk a lot about imposter syndrome and feeling that they're kind of oh, do I deserve to be here? Because I was a grown man, I had no issues with imposter syndrome. I liked standing at the front of a park run and people thinking, should you be here? And me thinking, screw you. I don't care. I like looking like the imposter. It became quite fun, especially as I got quicker. I think, I do deserve to be stood in the middle of the park run pack, and I'd come middle of the pack. So I just progressed. Just basically park run. In park run, I've said it many times. Park run. I mean, it saved my life. Sounds dramatic, but I don't know if I was 23. If I was 23 stone,
you're not alone. You're not alone. There's countless.
I'd be a mess. I certainly wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't have. I went through a divorce. I got remarried. I wouldn't have remarried the way I remarried if I was 23 stone. My wife will assure you of that.
It was during that period of time, wasn't it, that you remarried? It was sort of the exact timeline. I'm not completely sure, but it was during.
Yeah, I just kind of finished the weight loss process and was then getting into. I was transitioning from basically there's 3 stages. Lost the weight, got serious with the running, and when I say serious for me, I was there.
Committed, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every weekend I'd be out doing a race, and then I transitioned into a bit more of to use your phrase, a hybrid athlete. I like the idea of thinking I can do something a bit more than just run.